It's Chag HaBikurim, festival of the first fruits in Israel. Shavuot time. Shavuot, though, is not just about the festival of the first fruits, or as the Mishnah puts it, this is one of the Rosh Hashanah. This is Rosh Hashanah for the fruits, and that's why we celebrate it. Kids bring out baskets in Israel. The agricultural significance of Shavuot is played up. But other associations with Shavuot, milk, chalavi. It's the festival of milk. It's the festival in which we have milky products. Why milky products? Let's get back to that. Because after all, Chanukah, Shavuot time, is best known for Zman Matan Toratenu. This is the festival of the giving of the Torah. This is about the Luchot, those tablets that were given to Moshe at Sinai, and about a radical code of behavior that shaped the world, that shook the world. It changed the world forever, and it certainly changed the Jewish people. Before Sinai, we were a nation, but after Sinai, we were a Torah nation. We had a code of ethics and morality that affected our lives very intimately, and that also changed, as I say, the course of the direction of the world. It was about a belief in one God, Anochi Hashem Lokecha. It was about all those particular codes of Milchik and Fleshik and Shabbat, and the details of Shabbat. They all find their origins at Sinai. They all find their origins in this festival of Shavuot. Shavuot is therefore, if you like, the most instrumental, most axiomatic festival of them all. But what's milk got to do with it? Well, there are different explanations, and the one of them is that when Moses went up that mountain for his 40-day tutorial after he had received those commandments, he came down and he said, guys, I've got the good news, I've got the bad news. I got to tell you from now on, half of those foods that you've enjoyed you no longer can eat. But the good news is that you can be kosher and you're still going to be able to enjoy your food. When they heard about the laws of milk and meat, and they said, oh, wait, what a schlep, how are we going to manage to, what we're going to do right now? We have to get dinner ready for the next meal. And you have to go through shchita and salting the meat and preparing the meat and separate dishes and all the rest of it. They said, you know what? Like any sensible housewife would have decided at that point, anyone said the most simple thing to do is let's eat milchik. We'll just keep it simple and milchik. And hence one of the explanations as to why we eat chalavi or why we eat milchiks on Shavuot. And by the way, when we say you should eat chalavi, milchik does not mean one cannot have meat on Shavuot. There is still the concept of ein simcha ela b'basar v'yayin. Many Jews would say, what, a simcha without my flesh, without my meat? So we can still, and what some people do is they have the first course milchik, and then they would go on to the next course having fleshik, or they'd have one of the yontif meals would be milchik and the other one would be fleshik, and so on. But there is another beautiful explanation as to why the milk. Why does the milkman cometh on Shavuot? Because think about it. Milk is one of the most basic sustaining elements of life. A baby without milk would not be able to survive. So milk is what gives sustenance to life, gives nourishment to the baby. And similarly, milk, the Torah, is compared to milk because the Torah is that which gives us, it sustains us as a people. It gives life to us as a people. And as Shakespeare talks about the milk of human kindness, so milk is also associated with the kindness and the love that a mother passes on to her children. And it's that same love and empathy and thinking about us that God conveyed to us at Sinai. He conveyed it to us, and that is what we are remembering at Shavuot time. It's about the Ten Commandments themselves being between us and God and us and other people. And the golden thread that connects it, and by the way also connects it through the reading of the book of Ruth, it is all about chesed. It is all about the milk of human chesed, the milk of human kindness. So as you have your cheesecake this Shavuot, or you drink a glass of milk on this Shavuot, remember, it's all about chesed. Chag Sameach.